this amazing Buddhist temple on the beach. And there's something else here on top of this rock. Not sure what it is. Just coming to the end of a 4 or 5 hour drive. Seen a lot of cool things along the way. And I will have pictures and videos of that on my Instagram story very soon. So check out my Instagram. It is Narc Survivor YouTube. Look at this amazing beach. White sand, palm trees, quite some big waves today though. But there's also something here that you might not normally expect to see on a beach. And I don't know if you can see it there in the distance. But yes, it is a cow. For some reason, there is a cow laying on the beach. And I have to say, it is something I've not seen before. Amazing temple there. Really beautiful. Yes, there is a cow on the beach. Has anyone ever seen a cow on the beach before? Let me know in the comments down below, because this is a first for me. Seen a cow on the beach before. But he or she looks like they're having a good time, just relaxing here, just as I am. So anyway, on to the topic of this video. Do this to make the narcissist suffer forever. If you want to make the narcissist suffer forever, all you got to do is go no contact. Because if there's one thing they hate, it's when you cut off all contact with them. They don't like it when you do that. They take it as rejection. It makes them feel completely worthless and insignificant. It makes them feel unimportant and irrelevant, because they look at it like, if they mattered, if they were significant to you, how could you just go no contact with them? Just think about how much effort they put into their manipulation, into securing you as a source of supply. They do that to keep you stuck, to keep you hooked on them. And when you just go no contact, they can't believe it. They're shocked, because they put in all of that work to secure you, and it still didn't work. It was still ineffective. So they look at it like, at that point, they must mean nothing. They must be completely worthless, because they did everything they could to attract you, to manipulate you, to secure you, all of these things. And it still didn't work. You still walked away, you still went no contact. And not only that, but if you not only go no contact, but you also move on and live your best life, as I am doing right now, as you can see, then it completely destroys them. Then they're really going to suffer. Because towards the end of the relationship, they had to create this false narrative that you were the problem. But if you move on and you do better without them, it completely destroys their false narrative. But it's not always that simple to just go no contact and live your best life. Of course, they're not just going to let you do that, because that would completely destroy their false narrative. It would affect their false image, their false display. So they will stalk and harass you. They will come back and try to tear you down. Because remember, it's all about the image that they display to people. If you just move on and you start doing better without them, it just shows everyone that they are full of shit. It shows everyone that they were the problem. And they can't have you moving on and doing that. They're not going to let that happen. So of course they will come back and try to destroy you. That's just what a narcissist is going to do. You have to keep moving. You have to climb higher and higher so that they can't pull you down. You have to stay on the move so that they can't get to you. And by doing that, the narcissist will suffer forever. Remember, they see you as their supply. You're this object, you're this extension of them. They use you as a tool to regulate their emotions. So if you're doing bad, they can feel good. It's as simple as that. They view themselves in contrast to you. If you move on and you're happy and you're doing good, then they feel like shit. And that is why they have to view you as their competition. They have to see you as their enemy, their opponent, their adversary. Because everything in their life is relative to you, and how you feel about your life and how you feel about yourself and how successful you are after leaving them. So you just imagine a set of weighing scales. If you're up, they are down. If you're down, they are up. And they have this black or white mentality where there's either a winner or a loser. Someone is either right or wrong, all good or all bad. So if they want to be a winner, you have to be a loser. If they want to be all good, you have to be all bad. If they want to be right, you have to be wrong. Do you see where this is going? It's as simple as that. And by knowing this and being aware of it, it can help you to prevent it. And that's why I'm out here, I'm living my best life. I'd like to think that's why I've had to go through all of the shit that I've gone through, so that I can learn from it, I can gain that experience, and then I can share it with you so that you don't have to go through it. Or at least so you won't have to go through the worst of it. Because now knowing this, it can help you to prevent it. But yeah, if you want to make the narcissist suffer forever, go no contact and live your best life. That's really all you have to do, because nothing will hurt them more than that. It will make them sick. It will disgust them because they can't stand to see you happy. They can't stand to see you moving on and just living your life. Just look back at all of my videos from the very beginning. I've been saying this right from the start. Look at my first video. The narcissist does not want you to look good or feel good. And my second video, I think that was the narcissist hates your accomplishments. My third video was the narcissist wants to destroy you. And there's been plenty of other videos after that. The narcissist does not want you to experience real life. The narcissist does not want to see you happy. It goes on and on. I've got hundreds of videos like this because I know exactly how it is, and I've always known this right from the beginning. That's why my first video that I put out was the narcissist does not want you to look good or feel good. And that is very important. There is a reason why that is the first video on this channel. That is extremely important. And anyone who has been involved with a narcissist will know that. They will know that that is completely true. A narcissist does not want to see you look good or feel good. They don't want you to feel good about yourself. They don't want you to feel good about your life. They don't want you to feel good about your future, your past, your present, whatever it is. They don't want you to feel good about nothing. Nothing. This cow is living its best life too. All the other cows are in the fields. This cow had to come out to the beach. The palm trees at the back, the waves are coming in. I think it's safe to say this cow is living its best life. And I hope you are too. If you're not, then start doing it now. Go to contact, move on and live your best life. The narcissist hates it. They can't stand it. There's nothing they can do than that. But you've got to do it for yourself. You've got to do it because this is what you want to do. You want to move on. You want to be happy. You want to make the most of your life. Because life is short. We've only got a certain amount of time on this planet. We have to make the most of it. And that's why you see me every day. I am doing something. My life is an adventure. Every day I am living my best life. I'm traveling, I'm going to restaurants, I'm staying at nice hotels, I'm driving cool cars. I don't know how long I've got left in my life. I'm hoping I'll live to be 80 or 90 years old. But who knows, I could get hit by a car tomorrow. That is why every day I am making the most of my life, and you should be too. You should be doing it too. And if you're not, then start doing it now. Start doing it right now. I know some of you may be in a difficult financial situation. Maybe you haven't got much money to do the things that you want to do. You can't just take a trip. Can't just go on vacation. I understand that. So find ways to make money. Start looking for work, get a job, start a business. Opportunities are everywhere. We can all do it. And trust me, as you can see from what I do every day, I've been on here making videos now for almost 5 years, delivering coaching sessions. You can see that hard work pays off. It's true, it really does. I'm enjoying my life every day. Hard work does pay off. And that is the message that I want to send to all of my viewers, to all of my clients. That is the message that I want to send to my children. When they grow up, I want them to know hard work pays off. Don't ever have a defeatist mentality that no matter what you do, no matter how hard you work, no matter how much effort you put in, it's still not going to go anywhere. Don't ever think like that. Never think that way. Hard work does pay off. If you put the work in, if you make an effort, you will get something back in return. You will. And of course, narcissists, they will try to destroy you. They will try to tear you down. If there's anything good, they won't be happy with it. They are opposed to anything positive. If it's anything good, they don't like it. So of course they will work against you, and it might give you this defeatist mentality. You might think that it's all over for you. You might think that you can't move on, you can't live your best life. You just got to keep trying. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. We just have to look back at our ancestors. They never gave up, they kept going. No matter what. been very difficult times in their past. There were wars, there were plagues, everything. They got through it. And that's a message they wanted to send to us, to never give up, to keep trying. And this is the message that we need to send for generations to come, to our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren. We don't ever want them to give up. We don't want them ever to think that it's all over for them, that they should stop trying. No one should ever think like that. If people thought like that, we wouldn't have made it this far. We would have ceased to exist a long time ago. But yeah, if you want to make the narcissist suffer forever, all you got to do is move on and live your best life. Because if you do that, nothing will make them suffer more than that. They can't deal with the rejection. And they have this black and white mentality where you're either a winner or a loser. You're either right or wrong, good or bad. And if you move on and you're doing better without them, it destroys that false narrative. And then they have to look at themselves as the problem, as the person who was wrong, the person who was bad, the person who was the loser, and they can't stand to deal with that. That's why they create this false image, this orchestration, this display, this illusion. Because all they really care about is how they see themselves, and they have to create this illusion that there's nothing wrong with them, they're perfect, they do everything right, they're winners, they're champions, all of this. It's all a load of bullshit. We know that. And by moving on and living our best lives, they will be forced to accept that. So that's all you got to do. As you can see, that is what I am doing right now. I am moving on. I am living my best life because I know that is what God wants me to do. I know that God wants the best for us. He does not want us to be in pain. He does not want us to be in suffer because we positive mentality, we care about the world, we care about other people, we want to do what is right. So of course, we need to have the tools to move on and live our best lives. Right, I'm going to get back to my travelling onto the next destination. The car is very muddy as I have been driving off-road. But this is a great off-road car. It can drive on any terrain. It could drive in the snow or ice, forests, sand. I was actually driving through the sand earlier today, and it was effortless for this car. It was really good, really fun. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If it was helpful, please give it a thumbs up down below. Share the video, subscribe. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section. And check out my TikTok and Instagram. It is Narc Survivor YouTube. And if you'd like to book a one-on-one session with me, you can do that through my website. It is narcsurvivor.co.uk. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for your support. And I will talk to you in another one very soon.